can't let this day go by without celebrating the 40-year anniversary of The Head on the Door by The Cure. This used to be my favorite Cure album until I heard Faith. Once I heard Faith, I was like, this is without a doubt my favorite Cure album in their discography. Now, I would go as far as to say this is probably my third favorite. There are moments in 17 Seconds I love, I really dig. I don't know if I should say the name of the other album because it might cause problems with this video, so I think you know what I'm talking about. And of course, I dig Boys Don't Cry or Three Imaginary Boys. I dig that album as well. This is a very good bass album. I would say all of the Cure stuff has great stuff going on with the bass, but there are some bass lines on here that are different. From the top, I was playing Sinking, so, and I prefer to play it with my fingers. Such a great song. It's a great closing to that album. Might be my favorite song on that album, for sure. And then the song that leads into that, or the song before it, which is Screw. Now, I will do this with a pick because another great song on there. Another one that's very underrated is Six Different Ways. With Six Different Ways, the bass is not in your face in that track. Yeah, I'm pretty short on time, so I don't have time to go through all the bass lines on this album. But for The Cure, this was when they really started to go towards the more poppier stuff, of course. From the very first track, it's not a big surprise when you hear Just Like Heaven on Kiss Me, Kiss Me, Kiss Me. Like, really, it's just, that is like a foreshadowing event when you hear that first track. For such a long time, this album was very special to me. I would listen to it constantly. I didn't know much about it until an old girlfriend of mine, she played a few tracks from this album, and she told me that it was her favorite, if not one of her favorites. And it quickly became my favorite as well. And what makes this album different from a lot of other Cure records, they stick with a theme throughout their records. Like, for example, Disintegration, it stays melancholy. Whereas this album was the first to kind of go back and forth. All their other albums leading up to this, like, they would stick with a theme and go with it, right? But on this one, they kind of go back and forth. Like, they give you that almost a happy kind of feel. And then all of a sudden they go melancholy. They go to a deep, dark place by starting it out with In Between Days and then ending it with Sinking. So you have one song that when they started off, it's just got this very kind of lilting, kind of happy kind of feel to it. And it does the same thing at the very end. And Sinking is like one of the greatest closing tracks for an album ever, for any album. This is where I ask all of you to speak up. Do I have any Cure fans here? I know I do. And I want you to tell me what your favorite tracks are off of this album. And also just tell me what your favorite Cure album is. You can even rank some for me. I love talking about this stuff. So once again, happy 40 years. One of the best albums from The Cure. I don't even know if there is a bad album from The Cure. I love all their stuff. Everything they do is great. And this album, especially that latest album, people, if you have not heard the latest Cure album, you need to get it. You need to hear it. It's awesome. And it fits right in with this one. So I want to thank all of you for watching. My fellow Gen Xers, are you feeling old yet? Or are you way past it? Either way, I'm glad that I was alive in this lifetime to appreciate this album and to get to see this band live. It would be almost 10 years after the release of this album that I would finally get to see them live. I think I saw them in 94 or 95, and it was an amazing show. But I am grateful that I've been able to see them. I hope I get to see them again. Thanks for watching, guys. I gotta go.